You can be getting paid anywhere from $100 to $400 a day part-time in this easy side hustle that doesn't require a degree and requires little to no experience to get started. Yes, it is real. Yes, it is legit. And there are people all across the nation, including myself, who is doing it right now. As always, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you. I'll tell you how much you can realistically earn, how to find companies that are hiring right now, and exactly what it is you need to get started, even if you've never done anything like this before. What's up, money makers? Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Diamond Chanel, and on this channel, we like to talk about all things money. Now, these money makers like to thrive and not just survive. Go ahead and share this valuable information with someone who needs to earn some extra money. This kind of work is available right now for all kinds of people throughout the entire country. I've done it in 2 different states already. This is called field inspections. A field inspector is someone who is hired by insurance companies, lenders, or banks to check on a property. Now, this could be a house, this could be a small business, even a car lot, just depending on what is being insured. And I have done inspections in all of those categories. Now, your job is fairly simple. You're going to get the order, visit the site, take clear pictures, fill out a checklist or a survey, and then submit it. Now, there are other companies that require different things, but the most that they might require of you is to do a sketching of that property. And sometimes the surveys are either really quick, something that you could fill out in under 2 minutes, or they may take you a little bit longer, like on a 5 to 10 minute basis to fill out. Other than that, that's pretty much the entire job. Different companies are looking for different things just depending on the insurance companies that they are working with. So you're going to be hired by third-party vendors, and those third-party vendors are hired by insurance companies, lenders, or are hired by banks. And what they need is coverage all across the United States, even in the most rural areas that you can think of. They need people that are on the ground that are able to visit these properties physically. And this is how they are able to expand their territory by having as many field inspectors on call as possible. Sometimes this is going to be for loan verifications. Sometimes it's just checking the property condition after damage or during underwritings. How much can you actually make? Depending on the job and the area, most inspections are going to pay anywhere between $15 to $75 each, just depending on the type of inspection you are performing. So if you are doing a simple occupancy check, this means that the bank wants to ensure whether a property is vacant or whether it is still being occupied by the borrower. What you do is go to the house, and many of the times they don't actually want you to talk to these people, and they just want you to take pictures of anything that would verify that that property is still being occupied or that the property is still vacant as they have on their reports. So those type of inspections might be on the lower end of pay of $15 to possibly $25 per house. And oftentimes they are going to give you a route where you have about 20 to even 40 of those houses, especially if you are living in a highly populated suburban area or in a city area. You are probably going to have a lot more work. Now, that is on the quicker and the lower level. There are other inspections where you have to do the commercial properties. Now, this is where the bigger money is paid. I talked about this in a previous video, but in the commercial inspections I do may pay anywhere from $60 to $100 just for that inspection. Doing that one job, I got paid $97 for it. And that was including the flat fee of $60 for the job. Then I got paid for the travel there, which was only about 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. And I got paid for the interview time as well as the time that it took me to take the pictures. So with all of those extra variants, they gave me an extra $40 on top of the flat fee of the $60 that I was being paid just to visit the property itself. But they take slightly longer. There will be fewer of those actually available for you to do because many companies don't have that many commercial businesses under their belt, especially in specific areas. This is why these companies always tell you that it's great for you to sign up with multiple companies so that you can have more work. I also have a resource for you that is in the description box where you can get a list of these companies that are always hiring nationwide. What experience or tools do you need to get started? Little to no experience, though if you do have experience in this industry, that is a plus. But most, if not all of these companies are going to give you some form of training. And if they don't train you, they're going to give you a crap ton of documents and resources for you to look back on for any time that you possibly have a question or you need help. I've worked with one company that just did a quick 30-minute rundown with me on Zoom, showed me how to use the application, showed me how to fill out surveys, just asked me if I had any questions, but they also gave me a bunch of different documents as resources so that I would not be overwhelmed or felt alone. But I've also had another company where they required you to sit in a 4-hour online orientation and they have 2-hour classes that you can take. It all really just depends on the company that you are working for. But all in all, you will be doing this independently as a 1099 contractor. So there will not be someone sitting in the car next to you, breathing down your neck, watching your every move. Even if you have a lot of work, and there are times where you have maybe 40 jobs, you're not expected to get all those done in one day. Oftentimes you have anywhere from 5 to 30 days to complete those inspections. You will need a smartphone or a camera, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot easier for you to just use your smartphone. You need basic internet and you also need a car. So this is not something that you could do on a bike or that you could do on a scooter. You do have to have a vehicle. Other things may include a measuring wheel that looks like this. And this is because some jobs require that when you get to the property that you take the wheel and that you do a measurement of the length and the width of the home. And there are some companies that require for you to have a tripod stand, especially one that is able to extend. There's a lot of insurance companies that want to know the condition of the roof of that house. And so you would be using your tripod to extend your camera or to extend your phone to take pictures of the roof. As long as you are detail oriented, reliable, and can actually follow instructions, then you should be just fine. Now, there are tons of field inspection companies, big and small, that are hiring right now. As I said, if you don't want to have to figure it out on your own, I do have a list resource for you that is in the description box, which is going to give you a full list of companies that are hiring right now. So if you've been looking for a part-time side hustle such as this one, where you can have control of your own time, you have control of your own schedule, and you can be doing this part-time or full-time, then this is definitely one that is worth checking out. If this was the type of information that you needed and you want more like it, please do hit that subscribe button and please share this video with your mama, with your cousin, with your best friend, whoever you know needs some extra cash. Go ahead and share this video with them. And also you can check out this video here because it is going to give you some more money making tips.